Alright guys, welcome to the Real Football Manager with myself, Paul Britton. Hoping to try and replicate real life experience within Football Manager. Just scrolling through this Bolton geezer. Bolton is a team I can't sign from, based in Lancashire, and he might be one I'll keep an eye on towards the end of the season when the contracts are up. Nice potential on the keeper. Bristol Rovers, no point looking at him. I maybe think double check anyway, just in case. But a young player, if they're at the club, it's usually been there from the start. Remember guys, I can only sign players, free transfers, under 21. And if they play for a team in the North West Counties, so Wigan's Lancashire, maybe have a look at him. I think Cumbria classes a North West County, but we're not including Cumbria. That's not allowed. But we are including parts of North Wales, so things like Wrexham. Shrewsbury as well. Shrewsbury's not that far, but it's not. We can't class it. We can't class it really. And what a player he could be as well. These restrictions are really tough, guys. Really, really tough. But that's how I want it be. You're not going to get, I mean, like this guy here from London, you're not going to get him. And the game I'm going to show, Guiseley, bottom of the league. It's the worst type of game I could show, really. We just drew with Gloucester, 1-1. It was such a ridiculous goal to concede. We controlled the game. Sharif, he arrived recently. Do you know what? He's had a goal a game since he's arrived. Absolute brilliant signing. No Steve-O, this one. No Steve-O. He's on international duty with Jamaica. I've thrown a kid in on the left there just to keep the balance, and he is a good prospect. So hopefully he'll do well. I'm keeping the 4-5-1. And changed to control. I did have it balanced against Gloucester. Gloucester are a rival team. But look at Guiseley here. They're in terrible form. We should boss this game, but it'll be a game I'm interested to see. With this 4-5-1, the annoying thing with the 4-5-1 is it controls the games, it controls the possession, but I'm not going to get the returns. I'm not going to get the goals, ultimately, that will push us on to try and win the league. Come on, get him. I feel like I haven't seen a Georgie Wearing header for a while. He should still get top goal scorer, Georgie Wee. But I'm trying to think ahead. We've got enough strength and the tactical strength to get the playoffs. But I think we need more. But the more advanced players I get, the more positions I put them in further down the field, I sacrifice the possession. If I'm playing short and you start spreading players all across the pitch, it's just no good. It's just no good, and you know that's common sense for anyone who's regular playing a Football Manager games and the full fat one and the mobile ones. It's just not going to work. This 4-5-1 really does keep the ball pretty well. Depends how I'll review this game and how pushy I need to be. I'll make some. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try Dudley as an inside forward. He's a guy, Dudley, I've just never known what to do with him, but he's actually a top player for this level. In fact, I'm thinking about other systems where I can keep the midfield quite closely knit together. The thing with these games as well, and you always have been, you need width. If you're playing a narrow style and you come up against a team sitting back, keeping it tight, exactly, that's just disgusting, that. Absolute disgusting. Don't shoot. Oh, okay, shoot. Bobby Carroll, what a player he is. Sharif and Bobby Carroll coming from Everton, Liverpool. been absolutely sensational compared to the likes of when we had Weeksy in there and Paddy Lacey. These guys were just miserable, got stuck in with the anti-Britain out rhetoric and ganging up against the manager. There's a bit of belief now that the dynamics are okay. Glendon likes me, the captain now. I've managed to turn him and convince him that this is the way forward. I'm not going to like that. I'm just going to try put as a advanced playmaker Dudley, but I need to get back to the drawing board. This is the thing, guys. I don't know whether anyone else watching this gets like this. You're doing okay, and you should make some sub. You're doing okay, and but you know it. You just know that kind of draws around the corner to a poor team who sit back. It's just, you get a bit greedy, don't you? Got a bit greedy. I mean, if I really analyse a lot of the team, it's probably where it should be, regardless of what tactics I was using. The defence needs strengthening. The wings were okay. I just, recruitments. I'm a bit more reassured with Sharif and Cara. I was worried about recruitments and the fact that I couldn't get contracts for the players we had. But we've got enough now. I've signed enough on contracts. We've got a youth contingent I'm not afraid to throw in. And I'm looking at the guys whose contracts are up and the scouts giving them reports. I'd throw some of them in, and they do qualify. They are local, so they'll be happy taking a contract from Chester because it's local. Remember, real life manager, we need to replicate real life guys from. There was a cracker at Ipswich there. They're not going to come from there all the way to Chester on £100 a week. It's not going to happen. Absolutely delighted. Dan Collins there, he's gutted that took him off. He'll just have to suck that up. But you know what? We're slotted in the playoffs. That's the target from the board. That's what I need to achieve this year. And we'll see how the summer gets on. And I'll look to play a few more games, guys. So yeah, let's have a little play about with what I'm thinking. Don't know whether anyone used to play the old champ man, 97, 98. The three-man midfield always seemed to work. Or it was a diamond formation. Pardon the pun as well. Maybe if I change the full-backs to wing-backs. The problem is I'm losing Steve-O. Steve-O's a winger and out, so I'm losing his effectiveness. Signed a new contract. He's a great player, Steve-O. So if I played the full-backs as wing-backs, so that, a bit of exposure down the wings. But that does create the width. I might try this. Short passing will be nice. Control and possession will be nice within that formation. Yeah, I think it's worth a go.